Hello and welcome back to the When the Boat Comes In podcast, speaking about the episode Debts Owed, Debts Paid, Series 3, Episode 7. At the start of the episode, Jack is living it up at the Royal Saracen.
I had to go back to Scarborough to get Dolly her divorce evidence.
But you'd already done that.
Aye, but the witness died, heart attack.
My God, what on earth were you doing?
Come in. Just put it there.
Meanwhile, back at the Seatons, Tom is still bitter about moving back home. He speaks about the time he won 7 firsts at the flower show and the Duke gave him a barrel of beer. Yeah, he's very frustrated, isn't he, about having to move back home, and I can't understand why, to be honest.
Supposing you're down, weren't you?
Well, you'll just have to want then, won't he?
And the world's got into over to him.
I'll tell you, ma'am. He once won 7 firsts in a flower show, and a duke told him well done.
So there's going to be a ball at the Royal Saracen, and Lady Caroline has invited the Duke just so that Jack can be invited too, and it's going to make Sir Horatio Manners furious.
There's a ball here quite soon, isn't there?
Aye, next Tuesday, Chamber of Trade or something.
Are you going?
Horry Manners is the president if he got to invite us. I hear he's asked Matt Headley, though.
Will he go?
If his wife fancies a dance, he will.
Daddy's going.
The Duke? Coming to a ball at the Royal Saracen? Why on earth?
Because I made him. I can sometimes.
But why?
So that we could ask you to join our party. Now, if you accept, Horry will be furious. Don't you think so?
I know so. Just stand up a minute, will you?
Why?
I'm going to sweep you off your feet.
Back at the Seatons, Bill gives Billy the riot act, and I mean, it's a bit harsh because he's off at the moment, isn't he, because he's exhausted, but he's saying a man should stand on his own 2 feet. Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, you feel sorry for Bella because she's the mum, and it does seem like Bill now is the only thing he prioritises is how much money he's making.
He says he's humped all your crates in.
No, you keep out of this.
Keep out of what? I'm just telling you what he said.
Gone on strike, has he?
Strike. How on earth can he go on strike against his own da? And anyway, you just heard him say, Tom's humped all the crates.
Maybe he's working the rule, Dad.
And if he is, don't you start encouraging him, Doctor.
He's not happy working with you, Dad. And you know it.
Happy. What the hell's happiness got to do with it? Am I happy, crippled the way I am? Is your mum living in this dead and alive hole? Are you? Look at you. You're that weak you can hardly walk. And up to your eyeballs in debt. But I'll tell you something, Billy boy. You'd be even less happy if it wasn't for my shops. It's them what keeps the roof over our heads. And the food in our mouths. And that goes for you and Tom and Dolly. Only shops need work if they're to pay money. And Dolly's the only one with enough sense to see it. All you can do is bloody sit there and read.
He's not well!
I've got eyes in me head, haven't I?
Tom disappears up the pub to get away from Dolly, and I don't have much sympathy for Tom. I have a little bit of sympathy, but he did run off with Dolly when she was with Jack, although Tom was sort of made to go back and work for his father, kind of an emotional blackmail. But yeah, it's interesting. He was much happier being a gardener, wasn't he? I like the way Jack breaks up the fight at the pub, and he does his old trick of bribing somebody, doesn't he? And yeah, I mean, whenever he does this, it always seems to work out really well.
And I tell you, comrades and friends, we shall never achieve a just society until, as that great and good man said, we have strangled the last aristocrat in the entrails of the last priest.
What great and good man?
Well, does it matter? It's the thought that counts, friends and comrades. A capitalist society is an unjust society. Property is theft, friends and comrades. And a man who deserts his class to join the bourgeois is a traitor and a thief. He's not wanted here.
That meant for me, Comrade Skinner.
If the cap fits, Mr. Ford.
There's another pint with you, Charlie. Can't I answer you then?
We don't want to hear out from you.
Denying us free speech, are you, comrade? Well, all I want to say, have a heart, have a heart. Even if the music hall, they don't start to boo until the acts got started. Even on amateur night. Thank you, friends and comrades. Friends, yes. As I see faces here I've worked with and worked for, and proud to do it. And comrades, because every member of my party is my comrade as I am his. And here's the proof. 2 pieces of paper that are as dear to me as life itself. My union ticket and my Labour Party card. And both fully paid up. I joined the Fitters Union when I came out of my time. I joined the party when I came back from the war. And never once in arrears, not once.
So why did you join the bosses and why did you leave us?
But I didn't leave you. God gave me a talent for organisation. And it's a sin not to use our talents. It says so in the Bible. Well, I used my talents for the Fitters Union. And when Matt Headley was ready to take over, I moved on. God bless you. I walked with the capitalist, yes. But who was it? Forced Sir Horatio Manners into using union labour when he started his new factory. And who is it has insisted that that same gentleman only uses organised labour when he starts his new housing estate? Me! That's who!
That beggar, he can certainly talk.
Yeah, but what's he up to? I don't like this stand. It could be
I'm
dangerous.
no traitor, Comrade Skinner, and I defy any man here that says I am. I've always played square, and I pray to God I always will. I have never taken or offered a bribe to help me get on. No backhanders for me. No votes for me, and I'll see you all right, not me. And the man that would stoop to such dirty tricks is not worth our great movement. He's scum.
So that's what he's after.
We'll have to talk to him, Geordie.
For God's
I've
sake.
told you, frankly and freely, what I
Get
am
in there and
doing.
see if you can break it up, right?
And I've done. I have stood by my class, and I am proud of it.
All right, lads. Away now. Look, lads. Wait a minute now. Geordie Watson's meeting's going to start in a minute. 7:30. So them of the others coming how let's get over there straight away. Come on now.
It's like a breath of fresh air to be back home among my own kind. Come in. After you, lads.
Did I do all right, Mr. Ford? Not a bone, no fear.
Billy seeks the opinion of a fellow doctor, and in the end Bella decides that this isn't going to happen because there's a possibility that Bill could get worse than what he is already in a wheelchair. He could be bedridden, I think they called it. He wouldn't be able to get out of bed. So I completely understand Bella, and I back her in this, although, yeah, I mean, it must be so hard not being able to walk, and I can understand why you'd want to get out of that predicament, but back then it was very tough, wasn't it?
The article in the British Medical Journal is written by one of the best orthopaedic surgeons in the country. So we've got to take it seriously.
Good. What do you think?
Not so fast. This is hardly my line of country.
Oh, come off it, Gordon. You've done brilliantly as a surgeon.
Maybe, but this is pretty rarefied stuff. We don't come across it every day. However, I've looked out your father's case notes and the x-rays and discussed the whole thing with the registrar.
What did he think?
It's a pretty long shot, Billy, and you know it is. But it could be just about possible that some improvement could be made.
So there is a chance he could walk again?
He'll never be 100% normal. But he could just about walk if everything went well.
Just as long as we could get him out of that damned wheelchair.
Now, steady on, old chap.
What do you mean?
For one thing, it isn't our opinion that you really want. You'd have to go to a top orthopaedic surgeon.
Like?
Well, Marshall, if he'll do it. And for another,
Well?
and get this into your head now, old son, be a hell of a risk.
I like the way Jack talks to Geordie Watson and tells him the realities of if he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to release all this really touchy information about how basically Jack paid for votes to all the newspapers. And of course that would completely smear Geordie Watson and any chances he's got in the future. They did do a deal and Geordie went back on it, so I say good on Jack.
Well, comrades, what can I do for you?
You were in good voice yesterday, Jack. All that chat about bribes, very moving.
I meant it and all. The crowd believed it. They don't like backhanders. Not when our sacred movements couldn't...
Now stop it!
What's up then, Stan?
I won't listen to mockery.
And you'll listen to this and you'll sit while I'm talking. Yesterday I made a speech for myself. Not so long ago I made a lot more for your Mara here. And I got 300 pledged votes. But the first ones were always bought. Some were cheaper to buy, others cost £half-a-crown. The going rate, you might say.
You bloody liar, you said you'd never give bribes.
Language again, Stan. And on a Sunday and all. And you a Baptist. Just listen, will you, cloth ears? I said I never bribed for myself, and no more I did. I bribed for Geordie here, and I can prove it.
How are you going to prove a lie, Jack?
By getting receipts. Funny that.
Oh, their word's not worth very much, is it? I mean, if they'll take bribes, they'll tell lies and all.
There's 12 of them there, and I'll make 13. And you and I were seen together in the Blue Bell that night. You, Geordie, and me. And that's when you slipped us the 30 bob.
What?
So it's 13 to 2.
No. It's 14 to 2. Jessie Ashton knows.
Jessie's in on it.
You got cloth ears and all. Jessie knows because I told her. Honest woman, Jessie Ashton. Not many would doubt her word.
It'll never stand up in court, Jack.
I'm not talking about courts, Geordie. I'm talking about voters. You saw them yesterday, and they all read the papers.
You'd give this to the Galashield Echo?
The Galashield Echo? Oh, this is big, man, Stan. This is for the Nationals, this is. The Mail and the Times and the Morning Post. And the Herald and all, just to show I'm not biased. Oh, aye. And Punch.
Punch?
Think of the fun they'll have, Stan, eh? Galashield, the town you can buy for 30 bob. But I don't think your voters will be laughing much, Geordie.
What do you want, Jack?
Same as last time.
Councillor Headley. What do you say, Stan? Oh, use your brains, man. He's got us beat. Stan, for God's sake!
All right. All right. First vacancy that comes up. Word of honor.
Oh, no? Oh, Stan, bonny lad, you're going to have to do better than that.
Well, how can I?
I want this in writing.
You don't really expect
Either
us to...
that or Punch and the Herald, Geordie. Suit yourself. And I'll burn it the day Matt's elected. Word of honor.
I'll believe you, Jack. If I'm wrong, I'll kill you.
We all have our dreams, funny lad. Sign. Now, about making Matt Headley a JP.
The JPs have all been appointed.
I see. Well, I'll have to have something else then, a sort of penalty clause, you might say.
What?
Oh, look, Stan, if I was you, I'd go and find a Baptist chapel and have a bit pray. Put in a good word for Geordie and me and all, will you?
Go on, Stan. Do as he says. I'll see you later. Well, what do you want, Jack?
Wellesley Street.
What about it?
I wondered.
It's not mine to give.
Stan Little's, though.
Stan's?
The rates haven't been paid on there for God knows how long. The council claimed it years ago, in case they wanted to go in for slum clearance, but they haven't.
Well, they would have if they'd had the money.
I'll give you 100 quid to start you off.
Give me.
You or the council, I don't mind.
I ought to knock your block off for that.
Yeah, you're a violent man, Geordie. Always were. But you'll find it doesn't pay, not in politics. It makes people nervous. Just tell Stan the Baptist 100 quid.
Stan's only one man. He's not the whole council.
He's their gaffer, Geordie, and you're his. Tell him.
triumphal progress quite finished?
It is now.
Is that a compliment to me or to you, I wonder?
Jack Ford and a Duke's daughter. Not that they don't look well together.
Aye, he's a happy man, all right. But not as happy as me, though.
Jack, he'll never be happy, Matt. There'll always be something else he wants. Something that's always only just out of reach.
Dance to the daddy, sing to the mommy. Dance to the daddy, to the mommy, sing. Thou shalt have the fishy on a little dishy. Thou shalt have the fishy when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have the fishy on a little dishy. Thou shalt have a haddock when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have the fishy on a little dishy. Thou shalt have the bloater when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have the fishy on a little dishy. Thou shalt have the mackerel when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have the fishy on a little dishy. Thou shalt have the salmon when the boat comes in.